KZ Tandingan with Sabi Sabi. Mag-break time na with Coke and Coke Studio.
Ligo lang with ordinary so kulang. Kaya use Rexona everyday. Rexona na regular use. Freshness all day. Hataw sa galaw. Rexona.
Rexona. Hataw sa freshness with regular use. Hataw sa galaw.
You're listening to Sam, Tony, Slick, and Gino. It's time for Boys Night Out.
Today's best music, Magic 89.9. Yeah, man. They're listening and watching. Sarah. Time now is 5:30 on the clock on a happy Monday. The boys are out this afternoon. My name is Slick Rick.
This is Tony.
My name is Gino Killiamore. I'm just glad to be out.
Oh, you're out. Totally forgot.
No, welcome back.
Thanks, man.
The
Started
swab
yesterday.
reveal last Thursday proved that Gino was negative.
And I took another one today. Right
You took another one today?
Yeah, it was positive today.
Wait.
It was
Wala lang.
positive today. Wala
That
lang.
was okay.
Positively negative. Yeah.
Yes. Glad to be out. Even one yesterday as well. First off, I just want to congratulate the guys over at Sunride Bukas for coming up with at least partnering with Rafa for the Rafa Women's 100, which concluded yesterday.
Nice.
There's so many. We were so sunog. It was 39 degrees out.
This was before the rain, right?
Yeah, man.
The rain dropped later in the
So
evening.
that's the weird part. Like, according to the weather app, it was supposed to be a 60 to 70% chance of rain.
Yeah.
Usually you don't welcome that, but like at least you kind of like,
You're kinda
there's
ready.
a silver lining na parang, okay, at least there'll be clouds and whatever. Wala. Sobrang init. I mean, you guys can't see me, but like freaking init.
Yeah, you have the different shades.
It's either the bike, it's either the cycling tan or the golfing tan.
Yeah, I know.
So you
I
gotta
don't have the money for golf. man.
Choose which one you want.
I guess it really depends, but congratulations to you guys. I mean,
Yeah, man.
like the weather app nowadays, you can't even it's just all messed up.
Congratulations to the ladies who completed it for some of them.
It was
did it
just
for
for
the first
ladies, the 100K? Was that-
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
But of
Yeah.
course, there are marshals, like us and some of the people who wanted to tag along also. Like, for example, like parang kunwari, if you're a girl and then you wanted to ride and you had your boyfriend with you, like they just had to like stay at the back and not be with.
Not be with the pack.
Yes. But congratulations. It was definitely like
And,
a
how long-
100-kilometer ride.
How long did it take you guys?
6 hours. I think. Like
Nice.
6:30 till about roughly 12:30. We were already back in BGC by then.
Wow.
But with a few stops.
Goodness
I mean, obviously.
gracious.
It was.
Why don't you just lay out in the sun
You
and
need
get a
that
tan?
mainit stop or something.
You could just
Bro, alam mo gaano kasama? Like, as in, so, as biking, and then...
6 hours under the sun. You know that, right?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, this wasn't
Need
even...
that sunblock right there.
Because this was not a high elevation ride. You know what I mean? Like, it was mostly flat naman. But it was just so hot. And there's one point na yung jeep na nasa harap ko, nag-sudden stop.
Oh, eh.
So, power brake ako, unlock ng cleats, baba, apak. Tapos, nag-go na siya ulit. So, pumadyak na naman ako. Literally, wala pang 2 minutes. Actually, wala pang 1 minute. Nag-stop ulit siya. So, sudden stop na naman. So, unlock na naman ako. Pag-apa ko, boom! Both my legs cramps. I'm like, okay, I cannot stand. I have to stay in this semi-crouched position and waddle my way to the side of the road.
And people looking at you.
Sama, bro.
Gino, are you okay? Yeah.
You never get the cupping or the release, the blading.
No. I mean, I have.
You should, man. You should.
should.
Because doing
I should,
100K,
Yeah.
and
That's
you're
my
a
job.
weekend warrior. You're not an everyday
Yeah, no,
guy,
not an
right?
everyday guy,
So,
And I hadn't ridden in a month. So medyo...
Oh, you're screwed. You're screwed.
Wow, you did
Yo,
it cold.
basketball pa lang eh. Pick
medyo
up.
2 hours lang yung tulog ko.
You don't play for 2-3
Nice.
weeks basketball?
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Nag-Valorant muna.
Exactly.
Okay.
So wait, when you cramp up like that,
Yeah.
you just stay to the side until...
Yeah, until things get better. You know what I mean?
What?
And then you
So,
probably... Because
do you stretch yourself out
how
or
else are you
something?
going to go home? Well, yeah.
It's hard to stretch because say when you're cramped up already.
Yeah, actually.
Wala
that's
na,
true.
wala na. You
Although
can't.
there is naman, diba? Like, you know how like in basketball, after mo mag-cramps,
Yeah.
stretch ka na.
Well, that's
So,
you have a guy that's actually
provide
doing it. But when
little relief.
you cramp here,
Oh,
wala na.
man, wala.
You have to just stay still, electrolytes, and just let it.
So essentially
sit.
what had happened was after that, I rode again, and then Alam mo yung...
After how many minutes was this?
5 minutes maybe.
Okay.
It was a halfway cramp. You know that whole feeling na parang, magka-cramp na to pag mali yung angle mo. So I was basically like struggling with that. And eventually like I was just like, okay, I'm going home. Like,
F it.
that's it. No, because there's Ortigas.
Thanks, guys.
Which is why, like, super huge kudos to the ladies who did it. Some of them did it for the first time. This is not my first 100-kilometer ride, whatever. But yeah, I couldn't. Like, I was just like, okay, it's just way too hot. I am done. They're fine. No one needs to be marshaled.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I was at a gas station and I was thinking to myself,
Yung marshal mismo
exactly.
needs
Exactly.
Nag-break.
Yun yung nakakatawa dun. Di kinaya.
No, it doesn't need a break.
Well, obviously, the other marshals were able to.
He needs
Because I was thinking, like, this is where my parental instincts kicked in, man. So what I had noticed was, whenever I would stretch my legs out straight, that's when it would cramp. But if it was on the bike na medyo nakabend, okay lang. So as long as I'm continuously pedaling, I'm okay. But I was going up the Ortigas extension already, and it was traffic na kasi Sunday by like noontime. Obviously, there were a lot of cars. And I was thinking to myself, yo, if I cramp up when I stand, which will be, pretty often because it's traffic, I might just fall down and a Jeep might hit me or whatever.
Usually that's the
they
tendency,
obviously
right?
don't care about cyclists.
Yeah.
At least some of them don't.
Well, you don't normally see cyclists falling down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
In
but
midway.
but it
like
does
that,
happen when you have cramps.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I
yeah,
mean?
but I mean, jeepneys aren't gonna think,
ingat tayo dito. Let's drive safely. You know what
let's
I
be
mean?
mindful of these cyclists, and just in case
Yeah,
that's
bro.
Gino, who usually cramps up, let's just be wary and
But he should
make a lalay.
So
Yeah, he'll be good.
I swallowed my pride and I was like, you know what? I'm booking a Grab. That's it. So I loaded my bike into the car, 83 kilometers into the ride. I'm like, and then I get to the place and man, like I saw some of the ladies, like as in there's this one girl who the final kilometer she was literally being pushed now on her bike just so she could finish. So ang galing. So
okay.
She was determined.
congratulations.
That wasn't you, huh?
No, that was
Are
not
you
me.
sure?
That was not
No,
me.
which is good. Is because at one point is because your ego is gonna kick in. Like, no, I gotta finish this. I gotta finish
But at
this.
the end of the day, man, like if it's your safety versus your ego, you go with your safety. You know what I mean? Like I don't care.
Well, there's some people that'll just go for their ego,
That's true.
not their safety, and then
and sometimes naman, let's face it, sometimes that pays off because you actually, walk away unscathed and
Yes.
whatever. But what if you didn't? Yeah.
exactly.
Did you like sneaked into
no,
the Grab,
man, like-
or did you like?
No, man, I was telling my friends, like, yo, I'm done. I'm out. I wear it as a badge of honor. You know what I mean?
well, that's okay. It's because it happened to our friend before, Mr. Ranville Rufino. So this is the early days of, say, all the 5K, 10K runs.
Yeah.
So we were doing a run. It was out in MOA. Tapos, you know how usually it goes out to Rojas Boulevard?
Yes.
So we're running. So I think it was a 10K. And then the 5K, he's like, I'll just use the bathroom. I'm like, okay. So we kept running. And, we slowed down our pace. Like, wala pa siya. Wala pa siya. So anyways, we were running back. No, we ran back. We hit the finish. Tapos he was there like, wait, how did you finish so fast? He's like, I kind of turned around and
Gumamit ng secret technique.
at maybe the 8K point. They're like, okay. Tapos a few years later, he goes, bro, I got to tell you something. I go, what? You remember that time that around the 5K area, I said I was going to use the bathroom? I was like, yeah. Nag-grab ako back to the finish line is because I can't handle it.
That's so weird. He's a triathlete too, right?
No, man. I think that sometimes, like, honestly, like for me, I think I overestimated the fact that like I've done like I don't know, maybe 700 kilometers before, 7 century rides and a ton more that were just a little less than 100.
Yeah.
So parang medyo, I was like, okay, I'm confident, even if I don't sleep properly, which was what happened, like I only had 2 hours of sleep and whatever. So parang,
good luck, bro.
and plus I had that whole like, it's not naman elevated eh. Like, because usually
Easy ride.
usually for a 100-kilometer ride, you'd probably do like, I don't know, 700
Uphill,
to like
downhill.
1,000
Yeah, okay.
meters. Yesterday was nothing like that. So, ayun, I didn't sleep early. I didn't eat before. You know what I mean? Like,
Wow, man.
Great. You're doing all the great things an athlete does.
exactly. You know.
You're like,
But
I got this.
It also gets to a point in your life where you're old enough to know na parang wala nang pride, diba? Kung tinatamad ka na, kung pagod ka na, umuwi ka na lang.
Wag na lang.
Wag na. I don't have anything to prove. You know what I mean? And I saw that the other marshals got it. I'm like, all right, bro, boys, girls, I'm good. I'm going home.
They're like, we know you, man. So it's okay. okay. It's good.
Dumiretso na
So
ako
what time
dun
did
sa
you make it
meetup.
home?
Oh, I went to the meetup point still because
Okay.
there was like a lunch and a.
Kumain ka muna.
Nag-beer pa ako. Pagdating ko doon.
Sayang, you bite. What did you do? You bite 87, 83?
Exactly,
so you might as well.
Yeah. So pagdating ko doon,
enjoy.
I loaded my bike into my car and
Did
then
you
I drank a
pretend?
beer.
Did you pretend like you finished?
Oh no, not at all, man. Like I couldn't.
Oh shit.
I couldn't. Till now, my quads still hurt. You know how that it's still fleshy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's still how it feels.
Actually, you need to release that. And
do you have any suggestions on how tones?
There's a place he knows. It's medyo malapit lang.
I'm talking about re-release kasi you get injured even more.
Yeah, that's true.
ITB, and then what happens?
Yeah,
if you
alam mo
don't-
yung, you know how when one portion of your body starts to cramp up,
It's interconnected.
it starts creeping up.
Tingles, yeah.
So you're trying to avoid this one angle so that your quads don't cramp, and then in doing so, like your ITB starts cramping up. I was like, oh man.
No, it's all
it's crawling
interconnected.
up my spine.
It's all interconnected. That's why you see all these players, professional players,
Yeah.
do the cupping, the needling, the
Yeah.
dry needling, deep needling, and the blading.
Yeah.
Because they're athletes. They do that every
Exactly,
every day.
yeah. I'm an
Ikaw,
athlete.
once a month, do 100K.
You might as well.
Your body's like, you know what? This guy's gonna play video games tomorrow. Okay. What the F?
Yo, what is this?
5 a.m. What the hell?
We slept for like 2 hours, man.
It's a weekend. This is not our schedule.
Your body's like into shock. Like, what the hell is this guy doing? This guy's supposed to be playing video games at 5 in the morning.
supposed to be asleep until 11. Why the hell did he wake up at 4?
Those are the worst, especially like if you're sleeping and then all of a sudden you start cramping up.
Oh yeah. That happened to me a lot after I tore my ACL. Like, you know how you have to wear an immobilizer for like 6 months, I would
Yes.
say. That was the worst feeling ever.
It'll wake
Like
you up.
when you're can you imagine you're sleeping?
Yeah.
You're sleeping.
Yeah.
You're chilling, you're asleep, you're resting. Tapos bigla kang magigising kasi nagka-cramps ka. Sobrang
Oh,
bad trip.
may isa din ng experience na hindi ACL
Da.
Pumutok.
Pumotok
Natutulog na
habang
ako.
tulog ka.
And those cramps are the
didn't
worst.
know.
Did you hear the pop, bro?
I didn't know.
Between the toes.
wow.
man.
Oh, what, your toe goes like that or something? Tapos it feels like, oh, it's gonna go straight. I can't take it.
Oh man, but yeah, I heard from everybody else. Like I think 80% of the people that biked yesterday
Yeah.
got cramps just because of how hot it was.
Yeah.
And man, we had like liter bottles. As in literal, pag humingi ka dun sa SAG ng refreshment, isang bote ng Gatorade yung bibigay sa'yo. Yung 1 liter, hindi yung pang, those 500 ml ones. Like a liter each, and still like grabe. It was just...
Well, congratulations,
So,
everyone.
congratulations.
Yeah, congrats. I mean, you guys worked hard for 100 and at least you guys showed up. So good job.
Speaking of sports, this is I don't follow WWE anymore, but apparently that guy, is it Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the brother of Logan Paul.
Yeah, he's actually in the WWE. He signed
God.
like a multi-million
It actually
contract.
seems like the right place for
Yeah,
him.
Yeah, it
with
does.
Triple H. Triple H is the new
Yeah.
He's the head.
Ed McMahon.
He's the Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon. So he just signed him, and now they're fighting in Dubai. They have this huge fight in Dubai called the Crown Jewel,
With Roman Reigns.
and I can't believe that this is actually how many years has WWF then became WWE? At least this is what six decades.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I think 6 decades, 7 decades. It's incredible. It's unbelievable.
It fits his
style.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
I mean,
it's a lot of grandstanding. It's a lot of making noises
well,
on social
they
media.
signed him
whatever.
because they need
the draw.
Yeah, it's losing interest. So what this does is it
brings back.
it actually brings awareness to non-WWE
Fans. That's true.
He caters to totally different crowd.
Yeah,
which
because I would think that there are
Triple
more YouTube fans than there are WWE fans.
Exactly.
At this day and age.
So what he wanted to do, or Triple H, why he signed him was because of not it's the biggest sport in the universe, but because Jake Paul is one of
Sports
the.
entertainment.
He's the biggest on the metaverse. So now they're doing Meta, everything online with.
So may
Jake.
mga Undertaker NFT.
Actually, they're pretty on it. Is because I have the 2K22, the WWE.
Yeah.
Thanks to our friends from 2K for sending that for Archer. And I have to say is that almost every week there's an update. Is because they have it. For example, like if someone loses their belt and then there's a new one that has a belt, they'll update that right away. And then
wow.
and what they have there are these little playing cards that they have. They call it My Faction.
Yeah.
So you have like, say, Emerald Undertaker or Emerald Roman Reigns card that you can actually kind of go against other people. So it's like Pokemon. So it's kind of like your Magic cards like that.
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting on how intricate it gets and how good they are at doing that. So hey, good luck to the WWE. I mean, he's wrestling Roman Reigns. Yeah.
Last time I actually watched WWE like on a regular basis was Ultimate Warrior. That was it.
Buhay pa si Bret Hart na nanonood daw eh.
Oh yeah.
Buhay pa.
Hindi, si ano pala? Sino to? Shawn Michaels? No. Who's the one that died after falling down?
The Hart.
Owen Hart. Owen Hart, not Bret, yeah.
Yeah, the
What
bigger
was it?
one. Owen Hart was the
Foundation? Hart?
Yes.
the Heartbreak Kid, right?
Yes.
That was Bret the Hitman Hart, right? And then
Owen was the one who died.
Owen was outside. It was the guy with the beard was Bret Hitman's partner.
No.
Owen was the big one.
No, the
Jim the
beard.
Neidhart. Neidhart.
Oh yeah,
That was his partner, the one with the
beard.
It's actually, Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Oh my God.
These are like the classics, man.
And then Coco Beware with the
Gold Dust.
with and Undertaker.
Yeah, but you know what? A lot of the wrestlers, especially after Dwayne Johnson, got really good Hollywood careers as well.
Yeah.
Remember how? Okay, so you have obviously Dwayne Johnson, like who's bar none the biggest.
Hulk Hogan was the first,
Biggest
right?
draw.
The TV. Right?
Yeah, but I don't.
But he
think
didn't get,
the
like-
fame.
Yeah.
Matched the level of.
Well, he didn't.
of,
I don't think it was in him to do Hollywood.
like serious, quote unquote serious acting also. But now it looks like John Cena's following in the footsteps of Dwayne Johnson. Like, I mean, he's got a lot of pretty interesting movies and TV shows that have come out. And
Sino mas matanda?
Stone
John
Cold.
Cena or
I think John Cena is, no?
mas matanda si John
I mean,
Cena?
he looks older than Dwayne Johnson. I don't know if it's just genetics or whatever.
Well,
Stone Cold also had like a bunch of
kind of like
cameo appearances
for
He's Stone Cold.
WWE film.
yes, and then Triple H was part of Blade 3, if I'm not mistaken. Like he was right.
The Trinity?
Triple H.
He was in there.
Yeah. He was one of the goons of Dracula in Blade 3.
Oh shit! Okay.
Let's see, John Cena.
But John Cena's had a few, and like he's been a voice of a Pixar movie, if I'm not mistaken.
John Cena's 45. The Rock.
The Rock can't be. No, he's probably like
he's probably-
late 40s.
The Rock is 50.
Oh, there you go.
Damn.
But nauna si Dwayne.
50-year-old. Oh yeah. In the world of WWE, yeah.
Nauna si Dwayne, and then John Cena became popular because of, I guess, his antics.
Yeah. The whole.
Because Dwayne
You Can't
Johnson
See
wasn't
Me or
as it was on the way down, right? And then he became
Yes.
big in the movies.
He became big after what was that? Parang mafia comedy thing. Whole 9 yards, was it, or something?
Oh,
I remember like that was like his
football,
first. No, not even. Like I think he played like a gay bodyguard, and then eventually after that, he started getting stuff for.
Wait, the whole
for other
9 yards
movies.
was what? Like a crime? Was it comedy?
Like a mafia comedy.
Yeah,
right?
mafia comedy. Okay,
Dwayne
Whole 9
Johnson
yards.
filmography.
Yeah, tagal na yun.
Let's see. Because I mean, obviously now like he's got like God.
What's up,
Pretty
Mr.
much
Dominic Guevara? He goes,
every single
hey,
movie.
you guys forgot about the Bushwhackers.
The Bushwhackers.
And Jake the Snake.
God.
Oh yeah, Jake the Snake,
Yan ang classic.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I think he was the first Asian to be in the WWE. Who else was there?
I love how when you Google Dwayne Johnson movies, one of the top searches that comes out is how many movies has Dwayne Johnson been in exactly? It's like,
Exactly.
because he's brought so many freaking movies already.
Oh yeah. Tapos he does the ones where they're working with the Chinese
Yeah, Kasi
Still.
diba in China, there are only 12 Hollywood movies that are shown a year.
Yes.
So that's why you want to try to, if you want to get to that market, you need to have somebody Chinese in your, either in your cast or your production.
Yeah. And he did well, especially with the one, that tower one, the one where it's like on fire. or
Ah,
something.
yeah. The one where he's jumping from that tower.
Crazy.
Oh, that was total bull, right?
Skyscraper.
Yes.
Skyscraper, yeah.
That was total bull, man.
Dude, a lot of his movies are, let's face it. You know what I mean? Like,
That was so obvious, man.
What's the other one? Is that the one with Scorpion King? Yeah.
Scorpion
Oh, that was
King
good.
was also one of his, rather earlier works. Pain. Wait, let me see. Let's go
He
back
was the
all
Tooth
the way
Fairy
till
too, right?
2000. Yes.
He was like the hockey player, and then he became like a Tooth Fairy or
Kasi
something.
marami talaga siya.
No.
Like,
I don't know, different roles. But then when you see him, like, say his older role, or the earlier movies, he's so thin.
yeah, not as bulky as he is now.
Yeah, now when you look at him, like, damn.
But I don't know, man. Like, there's really something about Dwayne Johnson that whenever I see him, like, I still just see Dwayne Johnson playing a role. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not.
Like, he doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he's too big of a character to be to kind of.
I kind of liked him in. I don't know what Fast and the Furious that is, because there's so many.
One of the Fast and the Furious movies. Yeah.
But he's
which one?
okay. He's good
Before sila
there.
nag-aaway ni Vin Diesel.
Yeah, he's actually good there. Considering that, I like him better than John Cena in terms of acting.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Have you seen John Cena in The Wall though? It's the one with Aaron Taylor Johnson. They were two Marines and they got stuck
Yeah.
behind sniper fire and they were.
Yeah.
It's literally
Yeah.
just them in the desert and a wall.
Yeah, I
Galing niya
think
dun. I'm like,
I think I've seen that one.
You were impressed.
Oh, kasi it's a lot like how Colin Farrell. Remember that movie Phone Booth?
Yes.
It's literally just Colin Farrell in a phone booth.
That was a
For
good
like
movie.
75% of the movie.
Yeah,
you know
that
what
was
I
a
mean?
good movie.
That takes skill to be able to pull off.
And then wasn't it a time that like his sex tape came out?
Colin Farrell?
Yeah.
Oh, I never got around to watching that. I'm glad that happened.
You're like, damn.
I never saw that one yet. In other news, congratulations to everyone that came out last Friday night.
Oh.
Jameson, Connect.
James
Connect.
Connect and all the indie bands, actually it was pretty big. All the performers that came from Cebu, Davao, that flew in.
Nilipad mo lahat.
No. Magic.
Stones.
Magic budget.
So, were you in Boracay too?
No.
Doon pala napunta yung budget ng parking natin.
I
Sa
was.
Boracay.
Happy birthday to Pao Avila.
Who else
And
are we
si Pao.
saying happy birthday to?
Also to
Sino
Miss
pa?
Yana.
Yan na.
She has a new movie coming out. So
Wala bang beach reveal dyan?
Thursday.
She had a nice Instagram photo. I'm surprised that she didn't credit you
I
for
didn't
taking
see.
the photo.
I didn't see her there.
Or the one walking by the beach, the screenshot I
yes,
sent you guys.
yes.
And she was looking, I was like, oi, look at that.
I didn't even know she was there.
Okay.
Is that why you invited us last week?
No, that was a group invite.
No. You're just being nice to us. That's why.
But thank you to everyone that came out. Susie hosted the event, which lasted till I think 1:32
Notice
a.m.
the shift in topic.
No. I just want to congratulate everyone that came out because it was a late event.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd be late, and things weren't starting till 10:30.
Right.
So Susie ended mga 1:30.
Oh wow.
Also, station guy. Look at that. He was doing all the
BC.
videos, BTS stuff.
Yeah.
Putting on multiple hats.
Iba. Iba si station guy.
Parang boss ng startup. Mga ganun levels. No, ang ganda.
This guy's on it.
And then Saturday, I believe, all those acts performed for the G concert, G Series concert over at Circuit Makati at the Ayala Mall. So over, I think 30 bands
Oh wow.
performed, if I'm not mistaken. So obviously it did rain. So oh well, it happens, right? So
But I think the biggest announcement yet is the Eraserheads.
Yes.
Over the weekend, man.
they were
Yeah.
posting,
No,
I think, on separate occasions.
Their E.
The E, I think.
The E logo.
Yeah, so we'll see what
Nagpost
happens.
ng E.
But that's happening at Enchanted Kingdom, right?
Is it?
Yeah, Enchanted Kingdom.
For real?
No, it's not enchanted.
Random.
Yeah, I saw the poster. And I was like, why is it there?
Enchanted
Is it,
Kingdom.
Hindi siya enchanted.
is it in Enchanted?
No.
Noah Arena yung mga ganyan.
No. It's is it SMDC? SM somewhere.
SMDC
Festival grounds.
Concert grounds.
Yeah.
Near MOA. Diba?
Yes.
Okay. What did I see? What
December 22, 2022.
Yeah, we're actually giving away tickets to this. So
Oh, wow.
just listen to Boys Night Out, and we'll be hooking up some people to this wonderful concert. I know people are gonna go crazy over this, but they're actually performing separately. So to promote this, so Ellie performed the Saturday.
Yeah.
He's got a couple other concerts coming up all throughout. Carpos is doing Carpos Live. They got 8 concerts coming up. They're putting together for different international and local bands. So if you guys haven't yet supported a local concert, do so, because the bands would love to see you guys support them, especially 2.5 years. I mean,
Of not
that's
being
what
able
they
to
do.
perform. Yeah,
That's what they do. That's their bread and butter.
That's true.
So I believe the next concert is somewhere in the south for Carpos. It's like 800 pesos. But the tickets for the Eraserheads is coming soon, right? It's sometime probably in next
Kailan
month.
nga ba?
Well, it's December, right? So I
December
would think,
22,
I would think these will go out
wow.
like in a
Like
snap.
anything.
Oh, yeah.
In a snap.
And just imagine, like, if people from other countries are like,
Are flying home for the holidays also.
Exactly, and it's perfect. And feeling go, they could do like a 3-night thing.
And if you think about it also, the generation that grew up listening to the Eraserheads are now probably like mid-level management. Alam mo, may budget ng
kaya.
mga tao.
May kaya, may kaya.
Kaya nang bumili ng ticket, di ba?
May kaya.
good job.
And I'm sure, whoever's mounting this, half of it is already sold.
Oh, naman.
Oh, for sure.
Naman. Yeah.
In the bag na yan.
Because, I mean, the last time that this
Sponsors pa lang.
happened, the last time that the Eraserheads
the Smart.
reunited. Yeah, exactly.
They were it was so hard to get tickets.
Yeah.
Wala.
Yeah. And I mean, they are the Eraserheads, like easily one of the most recognizable bands in the history of the Philippines. So, medyo wild. And we're giving away tickets to that. Diba?
So, December
Sabi ni
22.
Oh, si Tones, bahala dyan.
Tones na bahala dyan.
Oh, say what's up
Kami
to...
lalapitan nyo kasi ako wala akong tickets.
Oh, yeah. By the way, since school is officially back for everyone, I think, right now, September 20th?
19.
We are reopening, and the Campus Patroller auditions. So this will be done in the next few weeks. I'll be mounting it.
It'll be done at Yes Please tomorrow for Rockyoki.
Sabay with Rockyoki.
Yes,
Yeah.
please drop on by.
And thank you to everyone that has emailed the Campus Patroller at gmail.com for every school org and student council. We'll try to get and disseminate all of the things that are happening within the schools. In school news and out of school news, you guys are throwing events. We'd love to hear from you. Please do contact us and email us, the Campus Patroller at gmail.com. We'd love to get in touch with all the school orgs, no matter what school you're from. Please email us, and we'll have our secretary get back to you guys as soon as possible.
Yeah.
May secretary pala tayo.
May budget tayo. Bilis bilis.
Ayun, ako, ito na.
Medyo
Thumbs up na si Tones.
mabilis
Sige,
mo.
Branching out now, building it just in case.
Iba si Boy.
In the world of esports, I just wanted to congratulate Loud. Basically, they're like a Brazilian-based team.
Okay.
They just won the Valorant Champions 2022.
Is this local?
Beating out Optic Gaming in the US. No. Like, this is international.
Okay, so
it was
worldwide.
it was held in Istanbul.
Okay.
Yeah, they beat out like a heck of a lot of really amazing Valorant players. So congratulations.
Congrats. And also, like, say what's up to Mr. Pierre Lim and our friends from Sportsology. And he goes, he has some trigger point for you, Gino.
Ayun.
So for your to help you recover.
For
And,
my aging muscles.
and also,
Get one session or two sessions.
And also saying what's up to our boy, Mr. Sam YG on the road.
Oh, mahataw na naman.
Oh, but safely in his Subaru XV. The reason why is because he wanted to test out the adaptive cruise control. Our little guy, he's like, okay, you know what? I'll try it. It's raining. It's going to be safe. The reason why it also has the EyeSight advanced driver assist technology that can actually take care of your stop and go autonomously for you. So don't worry, it has 100 other different safety features and it's definitely safe. Now, if you're thinking about getting one and you want to be like Sam YG, take it home for as low as $269,000 down payment or $20,710 monthly. Now, stocks are readily available and test drive one today at any of the Subaru showrooms nationwide.
Also, we got Mari Test Mondays. We're going to find out what the deal is with Julia Barreto. Yeah, and her dad. Really crazy stuff. Also, Gino's going to update us on the top shows and movies this week that you can catch.
Sure.
My name is Tony.
My name is Slick Rick.
My name is Gino Killimore. It's Boys Night Out on Magic 89.9.
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world through www.magic899.com. We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
Magic, I could be a fantasy.
Put your hands up.
You're my sun and moon.
And makes you feel like this.
Ooh, it's the ride of your life. Turn up the music. While you're calling out 11.
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTM. Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Be the Magic on air and online. Follow us everywhere. Magic 899 on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Talk to us via Facebook Messenger powered by Chatbot PH. And catch the latest updates via www.magic899.fm.
Magic 89.9. It's Friday.
And we're playing the anthems of your heyday.
Jam to the best club anthems of the 90s and early 2K.
With mixes put together by
Aryan Magat,
Rupert Feliciano,
CJ Rivera,
Nick Santillan, and other guest DJs on rotation.
Lady, hear me tonight.
Slam a Jam. Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Only on your most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Open up my heart.
Magic 89.9.
Non-stop music. All hits. All day.
Magic 89.9.
Traffic. It's all better with Magic 89.9. An old favorite just got better.
I get no doubt.
A new sound.
Even in my heart.
A new vibe.
Just hit me with the truth.
A new energy.
You have the time.
A new Friday Madness.
You never said you were pretending.
The same gold standard of music. Now, in a new package.
The nicest of
The nicest of the 90s and the early 2000s. Coming to you every Friday. Every Friday.
24 hours of yesterday's hits today. Friday Madness.
Exclusively on the station that gives you the most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
My lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly. Sugar.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. The Magic Top 30. We count down the 30 hottest songs of the week.
Find out which artists that are lit AF.
As Zoe and Ashley count it down from 30 to 1. The Magic Top 30.
Are you ready? Now on its new time slot. Thursdays, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
We make your day happier.
Magic 89.9.
The seats you want for the movies you love.
This is Sparta!
Action. Right.
I am Iron Man.
Drama.
She was more real to me than anything I've ever known.
Suspense.
Horror. Need you to call 911.
Comedy.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, not since I was 10.
Free passes and easy access to the big screen. Every day.
How to get burned?
Be the first to watch the greatest movies on planet Earth.
Today's blockbuster is on the Magic.
This is RBO, your radio box office station. Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world
Through www.magic899.com.
We are the kind of magic that hits like this
Magic, I could be a fantasy.
Get your hands up.
You're my sun and moon.
and makes you feel like this.
Ooh, it's the ride of your life. Turn up the music.
Avail the promo code MIXMATCH and get 30% off your Grab Food Mix and Match order. Now everyone gets to order their favorites. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Redeem that promo code and book your delivery now.
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world
Through www.magic899.com.
We are the kind of magic that hits like this
Magic, I could be a fantasy.
Get your hands up.
You're my sun and moon.
and makes you feel like this.
Ooh, it's the ride of your life. Turn up the music. While you're calling out 11.
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right.
We're radio's finest.
We are Magic 89.9 DWTF.
To the best club anthems of the 90s and early 2Ks.
With mixes put together by
Aryan Magat,
Rupert Feliciano,
CJ Rivera,
Nick Santillan, and other guest DJs on rotation.
Lady, hear me tonight.
Slamma Jamma, Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Only on your most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Open up my heart.
Magic 89.9. Non-stop music. All hits. All day. Magic 89.9. Traffic. It's all better with Magic 89.9.
An old favorite just got better.
I get no doubt.
A new sound.
Even in my heart.
A new vibe.
Just hit me with the
A new energy.
You have the time.
A new Friday Madness.
You never said you were pretending.
The same gold standard of music. Now, in a new package. The nicest of the 90s and the early 2000s. Coming to you every Friday. 24 hours of yesterday's hits today. Friday Madness. Exclusively on the station that gives you the most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
My lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly. Sugar.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. The Magic Pop 30. We count down the 30 hottest songs of the week.
Find out which artists that are lit AF.
As Zoe and Ashley count it down from 30 to 1. The Magic Pop 30.
Are you ready? Now on its new time slot, Thursdays, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
We make your day happier.
Magic 89.9.
The seats you want for the movies you love.
This is Sparta!
Action. Right. I am Iron Man. Drama.
She was more real to me than anything I've ever known.
Suspense.
Horror. Need you to call 911.
Comedy.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, not since I was 10.
Free passes and easy access to the big screen. Every day.
How to get burned?
Be the first to watch the greatest movies on planet Earth.
Today's blockbuster is on the Magic.
This is RBO, your radio box office station. Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world
Through www.magic899.com.
We are the kind of magic that hits like this
Magic, I could be a fantasy.
Get your hands up.
You're my sun and moon.
and makes you feel like this.
Ooh, it's the ride of your life. Turn up the music. While you're calling out 11.
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTM.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Be the Magic on air and online. Follow us everywhere. Magic 899 on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Talk to us via Facebook Messenger powered by Chatbot PH. And catch the latest updates via www.magic899.fm.
Magic 89.9.
It's Friday.
And we're playing the anthems of your heyday.
Jam to the best club anthems of the 90s and early 2K.
With mixes put together by
Aryan Magat,
Rupert Feliciano,
CJ Rivera,
Nick Santillan, and other guest DJs on rotation.
Lady, hear me tonight.
Slamma Jamma. Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Only on your most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Open up my heart.
Magic 89.9.
Non-stop music. All hits. All day.
Magic 89.9.
Traffic. It's all better with Magic 89.9.
An old favorite just got better.
I get no doubt.
A new sound.
Even in my heart.
A new vibe.
Just hit me with the
A new energy.
Do you have the time?
A new Friday Madness.
You never said you were pretending.
The same gold standard of music. Now, in a new package. The nicest of the 90s and the early 2000s. Coming to you every Friday. Every Friday. 24 hours of yesterday's hits today. Friday Madness. Exclusively on the station that gives you the most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly. Sugar man.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. The Magic Pop 30. We count down the 30 hottest songs of the week.
Find out which artists that are lit AF.
As Zoe and Ashley count it down from 30 to 1. The Magic Pop 30.
Are you ready? Now on its new time slot, Thursdays, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
We make your day happier.
Magic 89.9.
The seats you want for the movies you love.
This is Sparta!
Action. Right.
I am Iron Man.
Drama.
She was more real to me than anything I've ever known.
Suspense.
Horror.
Horror.
You to call 911.
Comedy.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, not since I was 10.
Free passes and easy access to the big screen. Every day.
How did you burn?
Be the first to watch the greatest movies on planet Earth.
Today's blockbuster is on the Magic.
This is RBO, your radio box office station.
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world
Through www.magic899.com.
We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
Magic, I could be a fantasy.
Get your hands up.
You're my sun and moon.
And makes you feel like this.
It's the ride of your life. Turn up the music. While you're calling out 11.
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTM.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Be the Magic on air and online. Follow us everywhere. Magic 899 on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Talk to us via Facebook Messenger powered by Chatbot PH. And catch the latest updates via www.magic899.fm.
Magic 89.9.
It's Friday.
And we're playing the anthems of your heyday.
Jam to the best club anthems of the 90s and early 2K.
With mixes put together by
Aryan Magat,
Rupert Feliciano,
CJ Rivera,
Nick Santillan, and other guest DJs on rotation.
Lady, hear me tonight.
Slamma Jamma. Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Only on your most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Open up my heart.
Magic 89.9.
Non-stop music. All hits. All day.
Magic 89.9.
Traffic. It's all better with Magic 89.9.
An old favorite just got better.
I get no doubt.
A new sound.
Even in my heart,
A new vibe.
just hit me with the
A new energy.
You have the time.
A new Friday madness.
You never said you were pretending.
The same gold standard of music. Now, in a new package. The nicest of the 90s and the early 2000s. Coming to you every Friday. Every Friday. 24 hours of yesterday's hits today. Friday Madness. Exclusively on the station that gives you the most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
My lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly. Sugar bitch.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. The Magic Pop 30. We count down the 30 hottest songs of the week.
Find out which artists that are lit AF.
As Zoe and Ashley count it down from 30 to 1. The Magic Pop 30.
Are you ready? Now on its new time slot. Thursdays, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
We make your day happier.
Magic 89.9.
The seats you want for the movies you love.
This is Sparta!
Action. Right.
I am Iron Man.
Drama.
She was more real to me than anything I've ever known.
Suspense. Horror. Comedy.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, not since I was 10.
Free passes and easy access to the big screen. Every day.
How did you burn?
Be the first to watch the greatest movies on planet Earth.
Today's blockbuster is on the Magic.
This is RBO, your radio box office station.
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world through www.magic899.com. We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
Magic, I can be a fantasy.
Get your hands up.
You're my sun and moon.
And makes you feel like this.
Ooh, it's the ride of your life. Turn up the music. While you're calling out 11.
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTF.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Be the Magic on air and online. Follow us everywhere. Magic 899 on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Talk to us via Facebook Messenger powered by Chatbot PH. And catch the latest updates via www.magic899.fm.
Magic 89.9.
It's Friday.
And we're playing the anthems of your heyday.
Were you singing this all weekend?
All weekend, man.
Even during your ride?
Even during the ride. Like, it just was not stopping, man. I mean, it's just... I don't know. It's just such a shockingly powerful song. You know what I mean? And speaking of shockingly powerful and fuel efficient, you want to know something?
Yun. What's that, Gino?
Ay, nako, Tones. It's the all-new Nissan Kicks e-Power, of course. The electrified SUV that gets you an EV-like experience without the need to charge.
Whoa. How is that even possible?
Super simple. 4 words. Electric-driven, gas-charged. So the electric motor drives the wheels and the gas engine only acts as a generator for the battery.
That's a real game changer here in the Philippines. But I want to know more. Where can I go?
Okay, well, I'm actually also pretty excited to book a test drive now. So our listeners can actually visit their nearest dealership or go to nissan.ph/kicks to get a quote and know more. Experience electric now.
Thanks, James.
All right.
Hey, saying what's up to Levy Azul enjoying the show. Thank you very much. Well, stuck in traffic. Thanks.
Thank you. All right, here we go in the world of TV. Okay, so obviously House of the Dragon is still going on. It's on its fifth episode. Fifth episode.
Right, they're gonna do the jump, right?
Yes. The age jump.
The age jump. What is it?
Of Rhaenyra to... So basically, like, it's going to be a completely different actress altogether.
10 years? 15 years?
I think something like that. But it's kind of funny. House of the Dragon... I don't know if you guys know this, but they apparently have an intimacy coordinator.
Really?
Yeah. And the intimacy coordinator, Miriam Lucia, has responded to Sean Bean's criticism. So Sean Bean, of course, Ned Stark in the original Game of Thrones, has criticized having an intimacy coordinator.
He doesn't want one, or
he doesn't approve of it?
He doesn't want one. So, here you go. Bean made headlines when he openly criticized the role of intimacy coordinators in general, saying that having such a professional takes away from the quote-unquote natural way lovers would behave. Bean went on to say that intimacy coordination reduces a sex scene to a technical exercise, with coordinators telling actors to do this, put your hand there while you touch his thing. Many of those in the film industry responded to these criticisms, including James Gunn and Amanda Seyfried, saying that intimacy coordinators are vital to the safety and well-being of the set, of those on set while filming a sex scene. And now, one close to the Game of Thrones franchise is sharing their thoughts on his feelings. So in an interview, Miriam Lucia says that while she's a fan of Bean's work, Bean is simply from another era of the film industry and doesn't understand why intimacy coordinators are so necessary. Lucia also reinforces the importance of her work, saying that just because sex scenes are coordinated, that doesn't take away the emotion from actors. Now, it's really interesting because this is exactly what she says. The way she worded it was actually perfect. It was good to hear that following on from Sean Bean's comments about how intimacy coordinators ruin spontaneity, but I get why he said that. Because he doesn't have the same experience of it, and because this is a new function on sets. People don't really know what it is that we do. Some question why we're there. It can still be weird for people who wonder if I'm checking up on whether they're adhering to the rules of a close set. But often my work has been done beforehand, behind the scenes, talking to the director, the producers, the actors, even lawyers if necessary, in terms of waivers and things that need to happen.
Damn.
And if there is an issue or a change or something becomes physically uncomfortable or mentally uncomfortable, we shift it. But at that point, the work has largely been done and hopefully it's seamless. We need to be ready for the shoot date, but also know that there won't be any ugly surprises. I love him as an actor, and I've just watched Marriage. He's great in that. I just think he is a man of a certain age who has been in this industry for a very long time, and he doesn't have any experience of the other side. Or maybe he's had a bad experience of working with an intimacy coordinator. All I would say is that in my experience so far, I don't think it gets in the way of the creative process. And actually, Emily Carey, so if you watch House of the Dragon, she plays Alicent Hightower. She's 17 years old in real life. So obviously, this is a cause for concern.
Yes.
Well, there's a sex scene where Alicent, again played by Carey, is getting intimate with her ailing husband, played by 47-year-old Paddy Considine. And Carey expressed extreme discomfort about the age difference. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Carey has since gone on to say just how important it was to have Lucia on set, as she wouldn't have felt comfortable to do the scene with Lucia. Lucia says that it was important not only to support Carey through the filming of that scene, but Considine as well, who has a child that was Carey's age at that time. So it's actually really interesting to think that, Because in your mind, like if you have no idea how these things go on, you're probably thinking, yo, it's sex. Like,
yeah, there's nothing.
Do you really need to teach me any of this? But I think more than anything, their job is to make each other comfortable. I mean, we hear about it all the time from the people who star in, our Viva Max interviews and whatever.
Locally, you mean?
But I think, I'm not sure if they have intimacy coordinators, but they do make it a point.
No, because I have never been contacted.
Yun tayo.
Tony's waiting.
That's a great. That would be a great job.
Exactly.
Intimate coordinator. But I want to know firsthand. Like, I mean, having sex back in the day, right? I would think it's more raw.
No,
right?
I think it's more of like
it's more. They were more raw. I haven't seen GOT, but I hear people tell them, "How come you haven't watched it?" The sex scenes are like.
I think it's just because
it's rough, it's violent.
Yeah. I mean,
and they were afraid of that for House of the Dragon is because they didn't want to show the physical sex.
Yeah. So can you imagine? Let's just say a rape scene is done. Obviously, there is no way. I mean, it's such a thin line that you have to walk to make it seem realistic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, not scar any of the actors or the actresses in the process, right? So there is... I get why Sean Bean would say that. Because he's used to doing things
on his own.
His way.
Yeah.
Which is basically like, Kurare, I'm not sure if Viva Max has intimacy coordinators, but the actresses and the actors, they always talk amongst themselves, diba? Na parang, what are you comfortable with?
Where do I put my hand up?
Yeah, I think with the intimacy coordinators, they just make it more seamless in the sense na parang, I'll talk to the actor, I'll talk to the actress.
So there's the bridge.
Yeah, because to some degree, at least they can be unbiased. Kasi parang kunwari, ikaw, Slick, let's just say that I'm having an intimate scene with Slick. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's a weird thought. It's a weird thought, bro. But you know what I mean? Like,
yes, mom.
Your safety zones might not coincide with mine.
Yeah.
What you think is normal might not be normal for me. So,
you might be wilder.
Yeah.
You'll be wilder.
Paano ba? Blast natin si Tones, diba? Yari tayo lahat.
Oh, exactly.
But it's super interesting for me to find out that there are intimacy coordinators for...
Well, I think also with the Me Too movement and all that. So,
Yeah, and how many stories have we heard of, people going... doing a little too much when it comes to...
Say what's up to boss
Hollywood.
August Benitez.
That's Hollywood.
Oh, Sir August.
He's like, hello. He's like, please get that image out of my mind.
Oh. You're welcome. You know what I mean?
Tell us along, boss August.
Wait, so these these intimacy coordinators, is it just being now... Because of the Me Too movement, they're being implemented, right?
I think
a few movies have had them.
Maybe
I know
in
that,
Hollywood, this started fairly recently.
Yeah, fairly recent. Ever since the Me Too movement.
It's probably because of the Me Too movement. Because now there are so many women and men out there who get abused.
Well, obviously... Look at Euphoria.
Yeah.
They're like high school.
Exactly. Diba? So yung mga ganyan na parang, dapat nga bawal yan eh. But if you're thinking about
they're
it...
treading the line.
And can you imagine, like, let's just say somebody who is like, yun nga, parang Harvey Weinstein, who has all the power in Hollywood, or at least who had all the power in Hollywood. If he was your co-actor on set... And
producer, or producer.
Yeah, or
producer,
like, and you're a newbie on the scene, and if he tells you like, yo, touch your nipple this way. Like, it's hard to say no to that, especially if you're very
starting
new
out
to the industry and you want to make a good impression or whatever, and you never really... I remember there was this Blue is the Warmest Color.
Okay.
So it's an Academy, I believe it's an Academy Award-winning film, but basically it's one of those like indie art films, and it's about lesbians, and it has one of the most graphic love scenes that ever. Crap, what's the name of this girl? She was in No Time to Die. Super chicks also, but basically she had blue hair.
No Time to Die.
No Time to Die of James Bond.
Yeah.
So she was the girl there, and Leroux something. Léa Seydoux. There you go. That's
Léa Seydoux.
Léa Seydoux.
Okay.
French girl, and as in, bro, they're both like scissoring, like as in super intensely. And I remember that in an interview a few years later, and this was super well received because it's an art film. I remember that in an interview a few years later on, they actually admitted to being ridiculously uncomfortable in those scenes. Na parang, but at that time they were like, okay, like
Well,
let's do it.
You got to do what you got to do. Yeah.
It's the job.
So I think that's where the importance of intimacy coordinators comes in, because they need to be able to make you feel safe, make you feel secure.
On camera, it's got to look legit.
Yes.
That's the thing. If
but you also don't want to scar the actors and actors.
One is not comfortable, but it doesn't look great. It makes the
On
director
cam.
look bad.
Exactly.
And it
So-
makes the actors look bad.
I think that's where the delicate balance
Especially
lies.
with HBO. I mean, this is something that they're anchoring on. So this is something that they really had to take care of the actors and actresses. So
Tas yun nga,
is this the most
sobrang
expensive?
issue yun na 17
one of
I hear a lot of I'm not a fan, right? But I'm reading a lot of the threads and some people like it, some people don't. So
I actually like it. I mean, I've caught up with it, and I also like the Rings of Power.
Yeah, Rings of Power.
So
which is
that's-
also on its fifth episode.
Yeah, so it's pretty good.
I usually follow guys that are in post-production or directors.
Yeah.
And one guy on Facebook, I'll always see his review. He's very fair, and he's like, "Oh, so much money was spent on this," and it's okay. So I was like, "Oh, okay." So I'll watch it when
I don't know, man. I've also seen a lot of reviews who think of people who think that it's a really good TV show.
Okay. Okay.
Plus, you can't put it up against Game of Thrones. I mean, they had so many seasons, and this one it's just,
starting pa lang.
Yeah, it's starting pa lang, and they're just trying to build
the world.
That's
so true.
It's us discovering it, so it's interesting. But yeah, check it out.
And I think I said one of the main qualms of people about it is like, why is a black dude in power? Like, why is he like one of the main houses? Like, he's black. I'm like, really? They're freaking dragons, man.
The dragon's red. Why is he red?
It just doesn't make sense. But in the world of movies, DC seems to be really not. They're really.
They're stumbling.
They're really
What
stumbling
happened?
because of the actors and actresses that they cast. So obviously, Mira, who is played by Amber Heard in Aquaman, had to be recast and whatever. And I'm sure you've heard about Ezra Miller going all crazy and whatever. So, The Flash's Ezra Miller claims they were choking incident victim.
What?
That's the headline, yeah. So following the 2020 viral video that seemed to show Ezra Miller choking a woman, the actor reportedly claimed that they were the victim of the incident. So in 2020, after videos circulated seemingly showing Ezra Miller strangling a woman, the actor reportedly believed that they were the victim.
What?
Miller,
Wow.
What kind of drugs is she?
I don't know, man.
Yo.
But and ang lungkot kasi like they had actually already filmed the entire
shot?
movie.
Okay.
Yeah, so Miller had groomed and manipulated this 18-year-old child, and there are more allegations coming out of harassment, disorderly conduct raised against them, and he was also arrested and charged with felony burglary in Vermont.
What?
Yep.
Yo, man.
So initially it was reported that Miller said that they were the actual victim in the strangling incident. Miller's associate tells the outlet, or at least Vanity Fair, that she heard Miller on the phone with Warner Brothers shortly after the incident, giving their alleged version of the events. Miller's representative defends them, claiming that Miller's strangulation of the woman was a spontaneous reaction to being taunted by a group of teenagers about martial arts skills.
Hey.
And he says,
It shows his discipline right there.
I know.
His lack of it.
It's just, I don't know, man. So you have this almost 30-year-old who is
choking.
So apparently, like, he was provoked into choking the woman.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's still assault.
Right. Exactly.
That's still assault. Laying your hands on total strangers.
The DC universe is
Speaking of assault,
different.
Vong Navarro was a warrant of arrest today.
Issued a warrant of arrest?
He turned himself in.
He turned himself in at Taguig. Metro Court, and his bail is not that bad, 36,000. But they overturned everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everything. So this was the incident with Cedric Lee.
Yeah.
And him being mauled at the lobby and basically beaten up. He was more than beaten up.
Yeah.
And so we'll see what happens. This is big because he's still on Showtime.
I feel like this will be like a highly public case.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh hell yes.
Right.
So this puts once again Denise Corneo on
the stand.
On the stand, and she is an actress for
the new one, the Channel 2.
AP. I don't know.
Yeah, but
the Manny Villar TV station.
Yeah. So we're gonna find out details. I know Sam.
What ba tayo offered doon?
Sam nag-audition eh.
We're waiting,
He auditioned with. He's in the photo with Mariel Rodriguez Padilla, Ella Cruz, Julia Barreto, Shara Soto, Rufo Gutierrez, Tony Gonzaga, Randy Santiago, Anthony Taberna,
and
Samir Gogna, and Essa Santos, along with Willie Revillame at the soft launch last 13th of September.
Okay. Kaya tayo hindi kasama kasi doon tayo sa hard launch.
So
baka he just didn't want to tell us. So he's just like, boys,
this is his next step to
greatness.
To greatness with the all TV, right? All TV. So
congratulations, Sam.
And Essa.
Yeah.
Uy, package.
Saying what's up to Jelly Victor, by the way. She's
hey, Jelly.
What's the title again of this artsy movie with a very graphic lesbian scene? Blue is the warmest color. You're welcome.
She's probably home alone right now listening to us.
I know. Have you seen it? Have you seen the scene?
You know what?
Can I show you?
I think, you know what? Is this as hardcore as Ito Mama Tambien?
I would say that this is more.
This
is more hardcore.
Oh, really?
Okay. Let's see.
Speaking about hardcore,
there he is.
Ayun. Oh, congrats.
Our hardcore kind of guy.
Okay. Let's take a quick break and come back with Marites Mondays and Sam YG.
Somebody told me I would change. I used to hide behind a smile. But somebody
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world through www.magic899.com. We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
Magic, I could be a fantasy.
Get your hands up.
You're my sun and moon.
And makes you feel like this.
Ooh, it's the ride of your life. Turn up the music. While you're calling at 11.
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTM. Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Be the Magic on air and online. Follow us everywhere. Magic899 on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Talk to us via Facebook Messenger powered by Chatbot PH. And catch the latest updates via www.magic899.fm.
Magic 89.9.
It's
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world through www.magic899.com. We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
Magic, I could be a fantasy.
Put your hands up. You're my sun and moon.
And makes you feel like this.
Ooh, it's the ride of your life. Turn up the music. Why you calling at 11?
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTM.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Be the Magic on air and online. Follow us everywhere. Magic899 on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Talk to us via Facebook Messenger powered by Chatbot PH. And catch the latest updates via www.magic899.fm.
Magic 89.9.
It's Friday.
And we're playing the anthems of your heyday.
Jam to the best club anthems of the 90s and early 2K.
With mixes put together by
Aryan Magat,
Rupert Feliciano,
CJ Rivera,
Nick Santillan, and other guest DJs on rotation.
Lady, hear me tonight.
Slamma Jamma. Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Only on your most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Open up my heart.
Magic 89.9.
Non-stop music. All hits. All day.
Magic 89.9.
Traffic. It's all better with Magic 89.9.
An old favorite just got better.
I get no doubt.
A new sound.
Even in my heart.
A new vibe.
Just hit me with the
A new energy.
Do you have the time?
A new Friday Madness.
You never said you were pretending.
The same gold standard of music. Now, in a new package. The nicest of the 90s and the early 2000s. Coming to you every Friday. Every Friday. 24 hours of yesterday's hits today. Friday Madness. Exclusively on the station that gives you the most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar baby.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9. The Magic Pop 30. We count down the 30 hottest songs of the week.
Find out which artists that are lit AF.
As Zoe and Ashley count it down from 30 to 1. The Magic Pop 30.
Are you ready? Now on its new time slot, Thursdays, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
We make your day happier.
Magic 89.9.
The seats you want for the movies you love.
This is Sparta!
Action. Right.
I am Iron Man.
Drama.
She was more real to me than anything I've ever known.
Suspense.
Horror.
Comedy.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, not since I was 10.
Free passes and easy access to the big screen. Every day.
How did you burn?
Be the first to watch the greatest movies on planet Earth.
Today's blockbuster is on the Magic.
This is RBO, your radio box office station.
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world through www.magic899.com. We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
Magic, I could be a fantasy.
Put your hands up. You're my sun and moon.
And makes you feel like this.
Ooh, it's the ride of your life. Turn up the music. Why you calling at 11?
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTM.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Be the Magic on air and online. Follow us everywhere. Magic899 on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Talk to us via Facebook Messenger powered by Chatbot PH. And catch the latest updates via www.magic899.fm.
Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9 help you with your different food cravings by using the Magic 89.9 Grab Food promo code. Order in 3 different stores in just 1 delivery fee using Grab Food Mix and Match. Avail the promo code Mix Match and get 30% off your Grab Food Mix and Match order. Now everyone gets to order their favorites. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Redeem that promo code and book your delivery now.
Today's best music.
Today's best music.
Magic.
All right, welcome back. And of course, like say, welcome back to our very own Sam YG.
Yon.
Yeah.
Crazy outside. Crazy weather, crazy traffic. Everything is crazy.
Now, speaking about crazy, how was your crazy weekend, my friend?
Pops. Well, of course, I was hosting a few events left and right. Pero pagka-uwi, alam mo, minsan you just wanna relax.
Yes.
So, it was me, Esa, and my mom. Sabi ko, alam nyo, order lang tayong food para masarap.
And what did you guys end up ordering?
Yun ang problema, Paps.
Oh.
Yung mom ko, gusto ng Italian food.
Oh.
Si Esa, gusto ng Japanese.
Oh, ikaw?
Ako naman, alam mo naman ako. I'm a nacho kind of guy. Gusto ko talaga eh. Dati nacho papa. Yan tawag sa akin eh. Oo, si nacho papa. Gusto ko talaga Mexican eh. Gusto ko talaga nacho. Nachos. No? Tapos, yung isa, Japanese. Hindi, isa Italian.
Nacho?
Oo. So, nag-nacho ko. Sabi ko, so kamot ulo, sabi ko, paano to? Papa-grab tayo, tapos iba-iba pang orders. Food o iba-ibang orders.
Well, you know what I suggest, and I actually tried it over the weekend, is the Grab Food Mix and Match.
Exactly. Alam mo, buti, I actually remembered yung Grab Food Mix and Match, which allowed us to order from 3 different restaurants with 1 delivery fee.
Yun, I think that's the best thing, so that at least everybody happy.
Yun ang nangyari.
Oh, and you don't have to get like separate Grab riders.
Exactly, kasi of course, you don't wanna, diba, ask them if delivery fee marami. Ito, 1 delivery fee, and we get to order from 3 different restaurants. So if you're on the Grab app, all you have to do is, of course, go to Grab Food, look for Mix and Match under Grab Food. And syempre, pare, alam mo na ako, Boy PC.
Ano yan?
Promo code.
So, anong promo code natin?
Promo code ako, ha?
Sige.
Promo code, Mix Match, all caps.
Yon.
Ako na bahala dyan sa promo code.
All right. So maybe later on we can order some food if we just hang out here. So thank you very much, Sam.
All right, Marites Mondays. And
bagong balita si Toads.
Oh.
Hot off the press.
Hot na hot.
Obviously, for those that did watch it, Karen Davila interviewed Gino's good friend, Julia Barreto.
Sam's good friend.
Sam's good friend. And she basically just...
I believe Sam refers to her as Juju.
Juju.
Diba?
So Juju...
Ako kasi nasa Julia zone pala ako.
Juju on the beat, ha?
Juju on the beat.
What's up, Ju?
So, gusto mo na ng Juju cleanse eh.
So Juju apparently came out with an all-out
interview.
Explanation or her side of how she was growing up with her mom and lack of her father, Dennis Padilla. And now the comedian, the father, has come out early this morning saying that there's 2 sides. There's your side,
and then there's mine.
And then there's my side. So he's now asking Miss Karen Davila to interview him to share some insights and also expound, because there's only so much that she knew when she was a little child growing up. Did you know how many times they moved?
How many?
No.
Guess how many times they moved?
19?
14 times. 14 houses. And Dennis paid for basically all of those times. Because that was the height of his career.
Yes.
He was saying that at that time,
may budget naman, no?
Sikat pa siya. So, he would provide as much as he could for the whole family. And I guess that, if you're young...
Yeah, you don't think about that.
You wouldn't know.
You don't know, yeah.
You won't know. You know, she was what, 4 or 5 years old?
But at the same time, I wasn't able to catch the interview. I was only able to see like stuff on Twitter and whatever.
Yeah.
So I also don't know what exactly Julia said about her father, kasi parang may sinabi ba siyang mali? May sinabi ba siyang masama
offensive
na parang, or offensive
na medyo
na parang,
as a dad, diba?
Yun nga eh.
Well, what Dennis was saying was half the truth. So meaning Julia could not, or maybe
fully understand.
There was
information left out.
Yeah.
Baka hindi naman offensive, pero
it makes him look like
bad.
A bad father.
A bad father. He was not there throughout the
growing up,
the birth of Julia. And obviously, in fairness to Sir Dennis, as you know, he's a hoot. He's a funny guy, right? But obviously there was between him and Marjorie, it didn't work out, right?
Yeah.
So obviously that's up to them. That's matanda na sila. But I think what Julia was saying was daddy wasn't around or financially didn't support, which hurts, obviously.
Of course,
Yeah, of course.
And it's a very popular, I mean, when Karen interviews, people really watch. Ang dami na viewers.
It makes him look, and if you're the father, shit, you
weren't
wala kang
there.
binigay, wala kang ginawa, wala kang sustento.
That makes it look bad. But,
you know, and you know, at the end of the day, I wouldn't know, but now Dennis wants to be interviewed.
I guess it only seems fair to give him that same platform that Julia was able to.
Well, which of course Karen Davila, she is known for. Like she always leaves
to hear both
the
sides of
door
the story,
open.
right?
Yeah, so should be a good interview.
To Dennis, we're also open.
Oh, pwede rin.
BNO. To Juge. You know, if you want.
Jude, sorry, hindi pala Juju.
Juge.
And so,
pag hindi kayo close, Juju.
and then so Marjorie posted after Dennis posted, and he deleted his post, I think, on Instagram. And then Marjorie posted, my love, Julia. This is not verbatim, but basically it was, I will never betray you, and I'll always be behind you, no matter what. You always have my love, mom, whatever. Yeah. So the Bertas always know how to get into the limelight. So hopefully this will.
Pero yeah, but I
hopefully we'll get the truth from Dennis's side as well. Hopefully Dennis can air his side because
not fair.
It doesn't.
It should be.
Yeah.
I think still my favorite Barreto. I mean, of course, they're always fighting with each other. So
What's your favorite Barreto?
No, my favorite's Barreto story, not Barreto. I can't disclose that.
Pero off air.
No, hindi si Gretch.
Hindi si Gretch.
Favorite ko, parang inupakan ni Claudine sina Tulpo Brothers.
Sa airport.
Oh, yun. Pare, that has to be my top. I don't know.
Barreto moment.
Sa Barreto moments. So. Ewan ko lang sa inyo kasi kanya-kanya tayo.
Yan ang highlights mo.
Hindi ba, Tulpo, pare, para mo pakan yung Tulpo, medyo pare, talagang heavy hitters.
Brave. Hindi ka takot matulpo. Di ba? Parang ganun eh. Natulpo kayo.
Hindi ka takot matulpo kasi yung Tulpo mismo.
Mo.
Oo. Diba?
They know how to
Also, for Marites Monday.
Stay relevant.
Papi Vong.
Ayun, no.
well, you're on your way up.
We just talked about there was an actual...
But this is not the rape case,
Iba pa.
This is acts of lasciviousness. So,
yun ang gusto ko malaman. Ano ba, alam ko maliciousness. What's lascivious?
So apparently...
Mas malaswa na vicious.
Apparently...
Laswa na vicious.
Diba? Lascivious.
This trial, so that trial that he was acquitted for was the March 22 incident of 2017.
Yeah, but it was exploded, of course, yeah.
But there was another case prior to that, March 17.
Oh.
So 3 days before, she was also raped. So this is what they're, I guess... Backtracking. It was not for the 17th, but the trial that he was acquitted or absolved from was the 20th. So the lawyer has backtracked, and the acts of lasciviousness case is separate from the rape case earlier filed against Navarro. It allegedly happened on January 22, 2014. Corneo initially claimed Navarro raped her in our condo unit on the 22nd of January, but later claimed she was also raped on January 17th. So the filing of both the rape and acts of lasciviousness charges against Navarro came after a CA ruling in favor of Cornejo, which reversed the DOJ's junking of all the complaints filed by Cornejo against Navarro due to inconsistent statements. So, Attorney Malonga, Navarro's lawyer, retraced the events of January 22nd, 2014, when Navarro was detained, mauled, threatened, tied up by the group of Cedric Lee. Corneo could
And
be
allegedly,
seen.
ito yung pinitik-pitik yung birdie.
Oh yeah, worse. Yeah, worse.
Parang ganun, huh?
Like really, you know what I mean? Corneo could be seen on CCTV inside the elevator
Yes.
a minute after Vong went to her condo unit. So, so the warrant of arrest versus Vong Navarro and Judge Angela Francesca Din found probable cause to hold Navarro on trial for acts of lasciviousness based on case filed by model Denise Cornejo.
But he's out on bail, diba? 36,000
pesos.
Lascivious behavior is behavior in sexual context or conduct that is considered crude and offensive or of course demoralizing. So yun, lascivious.
So Navarro is now at 7 hours ago he made a statement at the NBI. All presumptions and protections should be accorded to the accused. Hindi namin sinasabi na tapos na ito or kami lang ang tama. Pero ang sinasabi namin may proseso. Hintayin natin. Kawawa naman si Mr. Navarro sa aking palagay, his lawyer says. So he's frustrated but says he will face the complaint head on. So
hey, good talk.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah.
Just for other guys out there, just if someone's hungry at late at night and asking you to bring food, really be careful.
Grab na lang. Foods.
Yun! Mag-mix and match
Mix and match na lang.
Became popular, right? The foods. Nagdala siya ng alak, tapos foods. Diba?
Wine, pare.
Wine.
Na yun, shawarma.
Eh kung pinadala mo na lang ng duck shawarma, wala ka pa dapat problema, di ba?
Pinadala mo pa. Nag-enjoy pa.
Nag-enjoy.
Ay, nako. Ay.
Kahit sa Antipolo, meron tayo dyan, ha?
Oo.
Kaya ako, nag-iingat yung mga pag 2 a.m. na nagugutom ako.
O yung mga gutom ng 2.
Actually, to be fair, pag may tumawag sa'yo ng 2 a.m., 3 a.m., tas parang
gutom.
Either gutom, gusto humang out, alam mo nang up to no good.
Okay.
Alam mo na yan. Di ba?
Pero 1:30 pwede pa eh.
1:30 malulusot mo
Pero will you respond? Will you respond at 2 a.m.?
Ako, basta wag sa bahay.
Kain tayo sa labas.
Sa labas ako.
Hindi ako okay lang sa bahay. Basta,
Ayaw ko sa bahay.
alam mo
2
yung
a.m.
pinapasok mo. Parang, if you're single and if she's single, then fine. You know?
Actually, si Vong Navarro actually even said before, remember, he thought he was just bringing food and, you know,
napasarap.
It turned out something else.
Yeah, I mean,
there was a setup.
Yes.
Parang ganun, I mean, that's what the story was. That's what he attested
They were
to
waiting
in court.
for him.
Yung pala,
But not on the first time, the second time.
Yes.
So the January 17th was just him bringing foods and wine. And then the January 20, nagutom ulit. Nagdala. Yun, na-set up siya.
Pag gutom depende kasi
Did you ask, like, hey, can you bring food? Unless, I mean,
Well,
it just be weird. It's like, you know what? If I'm hungry, I'll order it myself.
Well, I think if it's a girl that obviously that texts you and you know is
sometimes you'll have conversations also na parang I'm bored, you're bored.
We don't know the context of the text. We don't know the context from who texted who called who
initiated
or
everything,
who planned throughout the week. Oy, meet tayo this week, kain tayo. Minsan may ganun eh. You bump into a girl, oy, you still owe me dinner, you still owe me lunch. Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting. That's
yun.
And just so happened,
or yung mga galawang tones, I'm in the area. Di ba? Yung mga sa QC ka, I'm in the area.
I'm in the area. Let's have a meal.
Or pwede rin, di ba, for all you know, ingat, nachos, di ba? Parang, uy, kumain ako ng nachos kanina. Ay, nako.
That's your papa.
May alam ako mas masarap dyan. Eto, try mo. Nacho pa more.
Exactly.
Di ba? Di ba? Hindi naman gutom. Yung pala, nag-nachos. May mas masarap ako alam. De-deliver ko sa'yo. Papatikin ko sa'yo. Sabi mo sa akin.
See,
nachos ka na, nacho pa ulit.
See,
but the thing is
Tito Pepe, here along Bonnie.
drive over.
Bonnie, papuntang Santa.
Nacho Pepe.
No. It's Chupepe. I took a photo. It's a new stall that just opened. They took over some wing place. It's just around down Bonnie. Just go straight. And I was like, yo, why is there a lot of yung pala Chupepe is very famous for their wings.
Yeah, or minsan, malay mo, pescatarian yung dinedate mong babae. Minsan, gusto mong bigyan ng tambalpuke.
Yeah.
Ano yun?
Isda.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's that from?
It's grouper fish, if I'm not mistaken.
Grouper. Ito yung lumalangoy, no?
Tambalpuke.
Mga the homies.
Mga lumalangoy to.
Ang favorite ko nasa sa vegan. Sa Ilocos.
Ano meron?
Yung puki-puki.
Ayun. Masarap din yun.
Masarap yun.
Pero di ba? If you go to Hawaii.
Sumikat yung Pokeball for a while.
Meron dito.
Sa labas.
Meron dito sa labas. Sa may Pioneer lang.
Ready. Fresh daw.
May time na parati yun yung in-order ko. Masarap. Pakasarap.
Minsan ini-imagine mo di ba sa gabi parang, oh my God.
Pokeball.
Talagang, oh my God.
Lalaway ako.
Spiciness.
Tsaka healthy daw yun di ba? Kasi walang carbs.
Wala. Quinoa. It's very healthy. Yogurt. Depende kung anong gusto mo. Daming variations ng Pokeball. Yeah.
So, ingat lang if someone's asking you to...
Yeah. I mean, and at the end of the day, it's consent first, guys and boys out there.
No means no.
If you don't know what it means, look it up. It's...
Sorry, hirap, no? Kasi parang paano kung may nag-message sa'yo na babae 3 a.m. Tampal po kay G.
Yun.
Diba? Parang okay, fish date. Fish date it is. Diba?
At 2 a.m.?
At 2 a.m., 3 a.m., who knows?
Hirap yun, jeans, I don't know if I
what if I just made a fresh one?
Ayun, no? Diba?
Yeah.
Oh, man. 2 a.m.?
Sariwang-sariwa to.
This whole Vong Navarro incident is crazy. You know what I mean? Because he's high profile.
I just hope that we actually get to the bottom of what really happened.
Yeah.
And that our justice system doesn't, fail us this time around. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, I hope the judge who's
handling it,
is maayos.
Yeah. So
a lot of pressure there too. I mean, because
it's such a public case.
Yes. Yeah. So a lot of people are going to say a lot of things about it.
But it's also a heads up for us guys out there that consent.
Respect.
Consent.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a movie. I think called it's got like maybe 5 episodes, I think, or 6 episodes, almost like this trial that's happening right now with a politician. He has an executive assistant, and they have a love affair for 5-6 months. He breaks it up. She's still in love with him, and then it becomes a trial. And it gets really messy, but it's basically him forcing himself even after they broke up. But she thinking that he wants her back. But then she calls foul because they broke up a couple days before and he doesn't come back to her. So I guess thinking that maybe having sex with him, but she didn't say no. She just said not here. And they were in an elevator, in a secret elevator. And the whole trial unfolds where at the end of the day, consent is needed. And if it's not, then basically...
Let's put it in simple terms. Even if you're married, you still need consent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, sabi nga ng mga content creators, diba? Consent is key.
Ayop! May
galing.
Consent is king.
Also, in the news, Pare, official, it's confirmed. Miss Universe will now allow mothers, divorcees, and married women to compete. Starting next year. Confirm, it's sure na. Basta 18 to 28 pa rin yung age limit. But if you're a mother, divorcee, diba? It's really up to you, but you are now allowed to compete.
May brave prediction ako sa next Miss Universe. Either a divorcee, a mother,
will win.
Will win.
Kendall Jenner.
Feeling ko. Kasi they
Jenner,
need to,
yeah.
they need to really highlight that like, oy, we're politically correct now.
Yeah.
Look at us.
That's good.
I get a feeling.
I'm fair. I'm all good. I know some
it's
hot
about
moms.
time. It's about
I know
time.
some moms that can
There are
actually.
a lot of like
The
beautiful.
ones that we see in
beautiful
that
moms.
group chat, right?
Anong group chat to, Tons? Wala yata ako dito eh.
Basta the moms. Basta
I think you're the only one there.
Ikaw lang
the
yata to.
hot moms. There's some hot moms.
I believe I
man.
never got the invite for
There's
this.
some hot moms out there. No disrespect, but there are some
Oh, are you
hot
kidding?
moms.
Yeah, for sure.
That really take care of
Yo,
themselves.
think about just think about Hollywood. Like, who are some of the hottest actresses that you know?
Yeah, they're all
You know what I
mothers.
mean? Like, they're all mothers, yeah. Or divorcees or whatever. Yeah. So.
I think it's only no, but mainly because I think the stereotype here in Philippines is once you're hitched or you're a mother,
If you're in the entertainment industry,
you can't play. You're gone. That's it. You can't play certain roles.
Yeah.
Unlike in Hollywood, it's you could be a mother and still play a child's role or
True.
a single role. Like
Just as long as you fit
your
it.
private life does not really interfere with your
doesn't affect
professional life. But here it does.
That's the gig. It's acting. You know what I mean? It's not supposed to be a reflection of who you are in real life.
ang daming single guys, yung pala hindi pala single, and then
Maybe someone.
No, that's what they do. It's for career, right? The managers. Actually, it's the managers that tell them, "Oy, wag love
Or
life."
even the gay actors who need to pretend to be straight because they know that it'll get more gigs if they're straight. Diba?
Tama. Who's
And
that?
even endorsements and whatnot. Diba iniisip nila yan, baka teka lang, baka mawala
Pag
to.
nag-come out ako, baka mawala.
See, Janela Salvador, right? She wasn't that the latest one that broke up with her partner?
Yeah.
The single mom, and then the guy goes out on I think Boy Bunda, was it, or one of those talk show hosts?
Yeah.
And he goes, I want everyone to listen that never date an artista. He told the public service announcement, never date an artista. And he goes, never date an artista. And I was like,
wow. Oh, who's he talking to?
May mga okay.
From Sayang. From
Sayang.
I'm just saying, it's the job. You can't, the person does not, of course there are
this
hardships.
is the list of Sam's who's dated in the industry.
There are hardships that come with certain industries.
This is the list. I won't show it on camera.
Diba? Like, sabihin natin.
Never date a DJ from Boys Night Out.
Sabi nila, pilot. Sabi nila, mahirap din daw.
Pilot.
Ay, siyempre.
BC, all around the world.
Or
pag lawyer.
basketball.
Basketball
O,
player.
playa. Mga athletes. Diba?
Seaman.
Seamen.
Yeah.
Laging wala. So, I mean, kada industry naman, it's really the person. May mga okay.
So don't judge the person by their career.
Yes, that's my point.
So, I mean, don't generalize the whole industry.
Yeah.
Some of them have flourishing and sustainable love life and careers. Like I think Ia and Drew are one of them. Carmina and Zoran is another. Aga, they're not in the industry really, but who else are in the industry? That Julius
Dreamers.
Babao and
Dong.
and
Dong Yang.
Dong Yang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ashmat.
Yun.
Ashmat.
Who's that?
Si
Mateo.
Mateo and Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah G.
Ashmat.
Meron mo Botticelli.
Ball. Ano yun? Bolzicos.
Sauceballs.
Sauceball.
Erwan and Ann. Si Billy and
Sa
Pauline.
Vanessa. Di ba?
Relax lang. Sabi ko na. I
If
decided
we're
to go.
talking about mga married celebrities, sa Vanessa.
I decided to go non-showbiz. Sabi ko, relax tayo sa buhay.
Pero she's dabbling in a bit of
May
showbiz.
experience ka na ba na magulo?
Oh, baka mo. Tell me, wala ka na experience sa magulo?
Ayan.
lahat naman tayo may na-experience na
Wala pa akong experience sa showbiz, bro.
Paano ikaw nga, nag-isa ka ng pizza sa mukha mo eh.
But not showbiz.
O yun nga sinasabi ko, lahat tayo naka-experience na magulo. Hindi naman sinasabi lahat tayo naka-showbiz.
Hindi, pero with Tony, he gets them before they become showbiz.
Or showbiz, pero hindi sa Pilipinas.
Yes.
Sa ibang bansa.
O kaya mga showbiz-showbizan.
Mga team B.
Mga team B. Hindi.
Pero
mga showbiz.
Pero after they taste Tony,
ang lakas maka-Chinese. Showbiz.
Oh, speaking of artists, I saw Sofia Andres. Sofia Andres ba yun? Sofia Andres?
Okay.
Yeah, she's...
Saan mo nakita? Boracay?
Oh, wow. Oo nga pala. How was Boracay?
Wala. Dito lang ako.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Ayan na.
Steady lang ako dito, bro. Steady lang.
Are you sure?
Si Tones parang chumachabit level eh. May ano ka, alaga. Pare, Boracay ka. Birthday mo, halika. Yeah.
Ay, nako.
Sagot mo lahat.
All you need is your yellow Ray-Bans.
Wala.
The shooting aviators.
Those are for, mga...
Kantay-pag.
Or at night. Di ba? At night driving.
Ito si Alvin. Tingnan natin.
Ano sabi ni Alvin?
Wala, tawa lang siya. Ha.
Tomorrow, who do we have?
Tomorrow, Taco Tuesday.
She's been on the show before, I think.
Has she?
Yeah. She's
we have
Claire.
Yeah.
Who? Claire Ramos.
I think she's been here before.
So,
or maybe it was Candice Ramos that's been here. But yeah, and then
we also have our friends from Viva Max tomorrow. So there you go.
Wait. Clear nga.
Oh, your boy, si Fabio Ide. He's gonna be here for Viva Max. Yeah.
Oh, he's been busy. He's been shooting a lot of hardcore scenes.
Migs and Nico. Yan.
Full stack na naman tayo bukas.
So we are done. Catch you again tomorrow. My name is Slick Rick.
My name is MYG.
This is Tony.
My name is Gino Kimore. You guys take it easy. Stay safe. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey.
Broadcasting from the heart of Metro Manila and heard around the world through www.magic899.com. We are the kind of magic that hits like this.
Magic, I could be a fantasy.
Get your hands up.
You're my sun and moon.
And makes you feel like this.
Ooh, it's the ride of your life. Turn up the music. Why you calling at 11?
So if it sounds right, it's gotta be right. We're radio's finest. We are Magic 89.9 DWTM. Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Be the Magic on air and online. Follow us everywhere. Magic899 on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Talk to us via Facebook Messenger powered by Chatbot PH. And catch the latest updates via www.magic899.fm.
Magic 89.9.
It's Friday.
And we're playing the anthems of your heyday.
Jam to the best club anthems of the 90s and early 2K.
With mixes put together by
Aryan Magat,
Rupert Feliciano,
CJ Rivera,
Nick Santillan, and other guest DJs on rotation.
Lady, hear me tonight.
Slam a Jam. Friday nights at 9 p.m.
Only on your most complete radio experience. Magic 89.9.
I open up my